Hi guys, my name is Noah Lambert, and today I'll be talking about, today I'm making part 6. I made so many parts now that I need to put it on. I put my camera down. 6. Today, on part 6 of the challenge series, so before you watch this video, go check out all my older challenge series videos, part 1 through part 5. I'll not tell y'all what it's about because I don't want to spoil it. But today, part 6, I'll be talking about how big space is. Now, it's not really going to be like a learning lesson, but to me, space is really fascinating to me. But the reason why to me it's really fascinating is because space is endless. Well, all that we know. Space is endless, and there could be many other things that's like way, way far out there that we have no idea about. Like, by the way, not to like make y'all mad or anything, but any of y'all, which I'm pretty sure that none of my viewers are on this side, but any of y'all are a flat earther or believe the conspiracy theory that Earth is flat, it's either you don't like believe in science or you just are just not smart at all, because if there's like so much evidence that Earth is round, so I don't know why you would, I can see why you think the Earth is flat, because the ground is flat, like everywhere you go is flat, but it doesn't mean the entire thing is flat. So yeah, that's just to go and get that out of the way, because I just wanted to go and say that. Another thing I was wanting to say is, oh yeah, gosh, there's a hole right there. Another thing I was wanting to say is just the conspiracy theory of past lives. Now, me personally, I don't know, it's like 50-50 for me. There's a bunch of stuff that's 50-50 for me. Like, not everything for me is like, I know exactly my answer for that. But past lives, if you don't know what past lives are, it's where, since space is so big, you could have had like your same self like on a whole different planet somewhere else, like, you know, like in the past. But at the same time, I have a feeling that's not true, because it's like there's no evidence. You can't really find evidence for that, because, you know, but still, it's like I don't really believe in that, but at the same time I do. But tell me what y'all think, if y'all can even type on this video, which I bet y'all can't. But another thing I was going to talk about is how big space is. Now, I already said this so far in the video, but like getting more into how big space is. Why is my face so red? It's been red a lot lately. But how big space is. No one knows if there's an ending to it. Every scientist says gosh, I forgot the name of it. It's the something wall. Something, gosh, I forgot the name of it. But it's like a wall that has like, that holds all the galaxies like in a big circle. Well, all the galaxies are inside, and then at the end of all those galaxies there's like a wall, and then God, it's a thing, because scientists have you can look it up too. It's like something wall in space. It's like really far out there. But the thing is, that's like, when I think of space, it makes me think about it for like an hour, I just keep on thinking about it, and then I just give up. Because that's just, like, how big space is. But when I think of the... Gosh. I forgot the name of it. I don't want to... Now I got to think of... Now I got to think forever what the name of that wall is. It's, like... Anyways. It's named something than wall after that. But, anyways, the one thing that gets me, though, is what's past that wall. And every person, well, not every person, scientist, but almost every scientist says that there's nothing past that wall. And there's no way there's nothing past that wall. Because so far that we know of, Earth is infinite. It just keeps on going. But that makes no sense if there's a wall that holds all the galaxies. Let's just say, like, this is Earth, kind of. That's Earth. And then all the, like, Earth. And then the galaxies inside that wall is basically like the planets. I mean, not the planet. The land on Earth. So, like, here's Earth, and then here's the land. It's the same thing with the wall. It's like, here's the wall, and then all the galaxies and stuff is in the wall. And then the Milky Way, our galaxy, is somewhere in there. But, yeah, like, the cosmic wall. That, finally, not cosmic brownies, but I finally remember the name, the cosmic wall. Look that up on Google, cosmic wall, space, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It might look fake to you, but scientists have discovered it. Actually, not too long ago, like 30 years ago. But I'm just like, space is just a really big place. Space is a really big place. Rhyming word of the day. That's so awkward. But, just what that, I can't even talk because when you talk about space, it makes you talk longer because space is so big. But one thing that, like, just always just, like, makes me don't understand about space is how there's a cosmic wall, and almost every scientist says that there's nothing past that cosmic wall, although space is infinitely going on, which we don't know for sure yet. But I don't know how they found out all about this stuff. I mean, y'all can correct me in the comments because I'm only in 6th grade and I don't really know too much about science. I know, like, moon phases and stuff, but not like that depth. So I don't know how they got that. I have figured out about the cosmic wall. And there's some planets out there, like the GP 400, something like that. It's like made out of like hard glass. I'm not making this stuff up too. It's like, oh, he's a 12-year-old. He doesn't know anything about science. He's just making this stuff up for entertainment. No, I'm not. You can look it up on Google. Just look up planets really far away that's not in our galaxy, and you'll see a bunch of planets that you will think to yourself, how did they figure out about these planets? Back to what I was saying. I need to write like a whole chapter book. It's like chapter 1, space. Chapter 547, how they figure about these planets. It's like so much about space. But my main confusion is, since space keeps on going on and on and on, and they say that the cosmic wall is basically the atmosphere, kind of like the atmosphere of Earth. They say that the cosmic wall is the atmosphere of space, and that's basically the end of space. But that doesn't make sense, because they say that space just keeps on going, although the cosmic wall is the end. And since it keeps on going, there's obviously something past that cosmic wall. And that's what makes me really think about it, because what is past the cosmic wall, because the cosmic wall is like, I don't know, it's like, I think it's like, they said between 800 trillion and 1 quadrillion light years away, and that's like far away. Like, that's like your lifetime multiplied by 10 trillion. It's just really, probably even more than that. But that's just like, even like stuff like even stuff out in space that's like 1 light year away, that's like so far. That's like just the idea of like, just like, picture this in your mind while you're watching this video. Picture this in your mind. If you were just like just randomly sent into space, all like, and you had the power to like, you can stay in space, like you wouldn't die instantly. Like, if you got put into space randomly way far out there, like right close to the cosmic wall, well, the cosmic wall isn't actually a wall. It's invisible, kind of like the sky. There's a boundary, like atmosphere, but it's recognized as a wall, but you don't really see it. That's kind of like how the cosmic wall is. You can't really, it's known as a wall, kind of like a ray, but it's not like you can't physically see it. But, like, imagine just getting randomly put into space, like right close to where the cosmic wall is, and you just got sent there and you're just floating in space. Like, what would you do? I mean, there's obviously nothing you can do. You just stay there until, you die from starvation or any other death way. But that's just insane to think about. Because, like, you don't know what's out there. Like, there could be, I don't really believe in aliens. I mean, some of y'all probably do. But I just don't really, I mean, I don't know. Like, that's another 50-50. Like, I just have no idea, because it's, like, so much to think about, and I don't know if they're real or not. But, Rainbow. But, yeah. Like, another thing that gets me, there's a bunch of things that gets me, but another thing that gets me is if there's any other living things. Like, we're, like, humans, we're a species, and animals are species. Everything that's living is a species. But if we're, like, if there's nothing else out there, if there's, like, no, like, if there's no, like, living thing, like, kind of like aliens, or just something else that's, like, kind of like humans or something like that, that's not, all I'm saying is, if there's nothing out there that's kind of something that's, like, humans or something like that, something that's living, that's standing on 2 legs, if there's nothing out there like that, then we're, like, the only thing here, like, the only thing in the entire space. Space doesn't even, like, just space. Like, we'd be the only living, talking, thinking thing that's, like, capable of doing stuff if there's nothing else living out there that's kind of like us. It's just insane to think about. Well, I gotta wrap this video up, because I know when it gets past 14 or 15 minutes, the video's a little too long. But once again, I don't know if y'all, like, are into that stuff. But, yeah. I will see y'all on part 7 tomorrow. And then remember, after part 7, I won't be making another YouTube video until next Monday. I think, yeah, next Monday. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow, part 7. Not telling y'all the title, of course. I don't even have an idea for part 7. I normally get these ideas for the videos, like, maybe later that night after I make, like, later tonight. After I make this video, later tonight, I might be thinking of part 7, or later that next day when I'm at school, or just something like that. I'll be thinking of it. Today, this is, like, just last resort. Not last resort, but I just came up with this one as soon as I walked out here. Like, when I was walking out here, when I was walking down the steps right there, I still didn't have an idea what video I was going to make. But until I got right before I hit the record button, I was like, all right, let's talk about how big space is and how fascinating it is to me. And then it's pretty easy. Now, the more videos, I gotta wrap this up. The more videos, this is also just with everything. The more videos, episodes you make, the more longer of an idea it's gonna take. More idea, kind of like challenge series. The more videos I made, the longer it took for me to come up with that idea, because I already took that idea up. So yeah, that's kind of like how it is. That's kind of how I am right now. Like, it's the beginning of this new show, so I'm just like, I can put ideas out like right before I click the record button. But eventually, like maybe a month or two from now, or maybe on episode 30 or 40, that's when I have to start writing down the idea, or it might take me an hour to think of the idea. Anyways, guys, it's 16 minutes and 25 seconds in. I need to wrap this video up. This is the longest video I've taken a while since that movie that I made. But yeah, guys, I'll see y'all tomorrow, part 7. Bye.